Alright guys, we got some Marvel stuff to talk about from D23 that I missed due to my wisdom teeth surgery, so let's get into it. Basically, this is out of order, but we got our very first look at Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm in full uniform for the Fantastic Four. And they're going back to the blue and white, which I find very cool. I like the blue and white. I don't mind it, people hating on it, but I think after they put some VFX on it, the suits could look really good. Then they showed a exclusive new trailer for Captain America 4 where we get a better look at Harrison Ford as the Red Hulk. And yeah, he looks looks a little goofy, but better than some of their other CGI as of late, I believe. A clip was shown, and it's of Harrison Ford's Thunderbolt Ross giving a speech on adamantium being harvested from the Celestial from the Eternals. Then we got a look at all the Fantastic Four cast members, not just Joseph Quinn, but Vanessa Kirby, Pedro Pascal, and Evan Backrack, all of them together. Then John Bernthal says it's an honor to return as the Punisher in the MCU for Daredevil Born Again. I believe they announced Daredevil Born Again will be airing on Disney Plus in March of next year, and they said that season 2 begins filming soon. Kamala Khan's father will appear in Daredevil Born Again. Honestly, I'm surprised he's still employed by Disney after what came out about him, but you know what? Whatever. Whatever. We're not going to get into it, but just whatever. The White Tiger will appear in Daredevil Born Again. We knew that from set photos. Kingpin and Daredevil will seemingly team up in Daredevil Born Again to deal with a larger threat, which is interesting to see. It's going to be very interesting to see these two people who have clashed and are arch enemies teaming up. I wonder how that's going to go. I guess we'll see in March. Muse will be a villain in Daredevil Born Again. I believe this is the person that they're going to be teaming up to face. Yeah, we already knew this kind of from the rumors, but yeah, it was cool to see him. We got our new look at Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova in Thunderbolts. The first teaser for Daredevil shows Matt Murdock visiting White Tiger in prison. A comic-accurate White Tiger costume appears. Frank Castle gets into a fight with Matt. Then we got a new look at Spider-Man and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which looks very cool. The first teaser for Marvel Zombies reveals the Mandarin giving Shang-Chi the 10 rings to save his arm from a zombie bite. It also includes Shang-Chi, Katie, and Jimmy Woo fighting a Skull biker gang in a Mad Max style sequence, which sounds very cool. I don't know when this is coming out, but yeah, cool. They didn't announce a release date, but they did say it's going to be a 4-episode TVMA event series. So it won't be a full-length series, it'll be like a mini-series. So yeah, hopefully they're long enough to flesh out the story, you know what I mean? But yeah, cool. The first clip from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man reveals Peter getting his spider bite when Doctor Strange and Venom, interestingly enough, come through a portal fighting along with a spider. Okay, so they're obviously... I think this was originally supposed to be Tom Holland's Peter Parker, right? And his origin story. But then, like, last minute, they just decided to make it its own thing, but it was supposed to be Tom's origin story. So yeah, obviously, if they're going to make it its own thing, maybe they could get away with messing with the origin a little bit, but, yeah, interesting. Peter and Norman's relationship in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is like a what-if scenario of Peter and Tony from the MCU, the main difference of Peter learning from Norman, who uses more questionable methods. Hudson Thames voices Peter Parker in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. He voiced the character in What If Season 3. And Coleman Domingo will voice Norman Osborn. He was everybody's choice to replace Jonathan Majors as Kang, but it's funny now because he's voicing a completely different Marvel character. Could we see him as Norman in the MCU? I mean, maybe. But we know he's voicing him in the show. And then they give us like a new look of all the characters in the show. Ryan Coogler says Eyes of Wakanda does a beautiful job of representing the history of those who had to keep Wakanda a secret over centuries. They didn't say which one, but a Iron Fist will appear in Eyes of Wakanda. So there you go. Iron Fist and Defenders fans, you're getting yourself a Iron Fist. They say Eyes of Wakanda is an animated series that delves into Wakandan history. Todd Harris developed the series, who served as a storyboard artist behind many modern action movies, which is cool. Hopefully, we'll see. If this is about Wakandan history, hopefully we'll see different Black Panthers, like T'Challa's father, grandfather, so on and so forth, which would be really cool. What if Season 3 will include a episode featuring the Avengers team of Captain America, Moon Knight, Monica Rambeau, and more facing off against Gamma monsters? What if Season 3 will be the final season of What If? We kind of saw that coming. I believe it was all already announced that it would only be 3 seasons, but I could be wrong about that. But there you have it. Season 3 is the final season. The X-Men will wear Grant Morrison suits in X-Men 97 Season 2, which is really cool. Ironheart and Shang-Chi will appear in What If Season 3. I believe they even said What If Season 3 would be all of the Phase 4 and newer characters too, so cool. Moon Knight will also appear in What If Season 3. Brad Winterbaum says they will always change up the animation styles within Marvel animation projects, adding there will be no in-house style. So we're going to get a different type of animation per project, which is really cool. There's several great type of animations out there, so that's really cool. So yeah, I think that's all we have from D23. So yeah, sorry it took a while. I had my wisdom teeth taken out. It's been a rough week. Yeah, it's still a little hard to speak. And my jaw sore, and it's starting to swell up again. I gotta take some Advil for that. But yeah, hopefully here in a few weeks I'll be talking normally again. So yeah, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, like button, or yeah, hit the subscribe button, follow button, depending on where you're watching this. Like, share, comment, favorite, share, and go down to the description if you're watching on YouTube, and follow me on all my links down below. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace. Oh ho ho.